Happy New Year. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their bloating, painful digestion, IBS, SIBO, etc., candida, that kind of thing, and any kind of related hormone problems. So PMS, bad PMS, perimenopause, menopause, and any kind of related issues such as fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, etc. quite often have at least some of their root cause in the gut region. So if you've got any of those issues, I can certainly talk to you about that and testing and how we can go about fixing things properly from the root cause upwards, which is the most effective way to deal with these things. So I was just going to do a kind of quick kind of solution really around the whole January thing and the challenges that are everywhere. So that's all well and good if you're up for it, if you've got lots of energy and you feel that that's the right next step for you. That's fantastic. If you want to do dry January or go vegan for January or give up sugar or whatever it is you want to do, absolutely go for it if that's your thing. Unfortunately, a lot of us just we're just not feeling it in January. It's very, very dark. We're recovering from Christmas and there's just, we're just not in the mood basically. So I think what January is better for is just getting into some really simple habits that actually just end up carving out space for you in your day, so you can feel calmer, you can feel less stressed, and that in turn then really helps with any kind of with your stress levels, with your nervous system, with gut problems, hormone problems, whatever issues you've got. It has a knock-on effect. And then maybe by the time the spring rolls around, we've all got more energy, then maybe is a good time to do these kind of bigger challenges and focus on whatever it is you want to do, giving up sugar, getting in shape, losing weight, fixing your gut or whatever. So I'll just give you a rundown of a few really quick ideas that you can just really simply incorporate into your day to carve out that space and give yourself a bit of extra time and just help you to relax a little bit more. So first up, a really big one, and which is going to be super useful, is just give yourself permission to say no sometimes. It's okay to say no to people, particularly if you've got people in your life who are over demanding for whatever reason. So for example, if you've got a very stressed out boss who puts lots of demands on you, it's okay to say no sometimes. If you've got a spouse who's always too busy to help you, again, it's worth putting a boundary in there. Or if you've got very, demanding kids, anything like that, it's okay to say no sometimes. We don't like saying no. We're not very good at it. We like to be very helpful all the time, but bottom line is, it's just not very good for our health if we're kind of just up against it all the time, doing things for everybody else and never focusing on our own health. So if you can get into the habit of saying no, give yourself permission to say no sometimes, and you're just carving out extra space in your day for you, which is what we all want really. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you really want to help everybody else, it's really worth getting yourself into the best kind of shape that you can be really. So next up is a tricky one, and one I struggle with myself, but I would try and aim to avoid having screens in your bedroom before you go to sleep. So no phones in your bedroom, no iPads, laptops or anything like that. And it really does pay off because you can sleep so much better. It's been scientifically proven that the light they emit, the blue light, it really is very disruptive to your sleep patterns. And if you're not sleeping properly, that's a knock-on effect of making you very tired and stressed out the next day. If you're tired, you're always 10 times more stressed out than you need to be. So if you can nix those screens in the evening, that's a really helpful step towards just making yourself feel better, more energetic, in a better mood. And then if you're in a better mood, your whole gut-brain axis is firing a lot better, and everything just feels brighter. So next up, if you're not already, I would get into the habit of doing some like a routine such as meditation. Meditation isn't for everybody. but it is a helpful tool to get you into that very chilled out zone. I do tend to do meditation myself, and I do notice if I don't do it, then I do tend to get a lot more stressed out than I would do normally. So you don't need to do loads. You don't need to be like a hippie guru or anything like that, sitting for hours. You can just do 5 minutes, and there's loads of really brilliant apps, like free apps that you can download as well to help you do that. Some great paid apps as well, like Headspace, are very useful. But it is a habit that's worth getting into. And 5 minutes, as I say, is fine. 10 minutes, even better. But that's the kind of sweet spot. Don't start thinking you've got to sit for a long time, because it's more time basically. But it's just showing your brain, or training your brain to really relax properly. And that is just invaluable. It's a great skill to have. And a nice thing to do in January. It doesn't require too much effort. So there you go. Next up, a really good thing to get into as well is getting out and getting some fresh air every day, if you're not already doing that. Again, it's been scientifically proven that it's going to help your mental health. It's going to help you feel a lot better. It's going to help you sleep better, lower your heart rate, lower your stress levels. So it's really, again, worth doing that. Again, it doesn't have to be like hours and hours. Just if you can only fit 5 minutes in, that's fine. 10 minutes, you do the school run on foot, nip out on your lunch break or in between meetings and go around the block. It's really going to be very helpful for just regulating your nervous system, getting that oxygen pumping around the body. And if you're not already doing it, it's a really easy thing to do. And then, when it is the springtime, you might feel more up for doing something, something more energetic, like maybe starting running or going to the gym or whatever. But I do feel like January probably isn't the best time for doing that for most people if you're already very, very busy, certainly. Okay, so that's just 4 ideas. There's lots and lots of other things that you could be trying. But the bottom line is they've got to make you feel good. And if it's not making you feel good, then it's just not going to have the desired effect, because we want your nervous system calming down, not ramping up. Okay, well, I hope you found that useful. If you did, do like and share. And if you want any more information about gut testing, hormone testing, or nutrition support, then just pop me a DM and I will get some info off to you. Okay, see you next time. Bye.